All right, welcome aboard to our 2024 Mint 400 experience. Here we are picking up the race car from Rulo and Apple Valley. They're finishing up the details on the motor, setting everything up, getting us prepared to tackle 400 miles in the Nevada desert. We want to give a big shout out to Rob Molnar at EMPI for hooking us up not only with the inscription fee for this race, but for helping us out with the EMPI micro stub kit, which we will be reviewing at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Here we are unloading the race car in Barstow, California after picking up the car from Rulo's. This is Wednesday before the race, the day of the parade. Unfortunately, we were not able to make it to the parade, but we wanted to make sure we had a completely dialed car to tackle the 400 miles of this grueling desert. If you haven't noticed by now, the car looks and sounds a lot different. We've made plenty of changes going into the Mint 400 that we're super excited about. First and foremost, we built a brand new motor. Special thank you to Raul Solano in Apple Valley. His shop is called Off-Road Auto Fab, also known as ORAF. We've got some EMPI parts on there. Special thank you to Rob Molnar once again for helping us out. We've got a 90 amp alternator on there made by EMPI. We are also now running the same tire on the front and the rear. We're using the Yokohama Geolander SD3s, and we're pairing that with the Raceline Rhino beadlocks in a 4.5. So we're super excited about that. More ground clearance on the front, saving about 14 pounds of weight in the rear, which is good for the transmission and axles. And yeah, we've also got some new lights on there. The Baja Designs LP4s on the front bumper and the XL Racers on the pillar. So at this point in time, the engine is at the right temperature. It's been heat cycled. We've been driving around for a couple of laps. But this next clip here, I just want you guys to listen to the new A1 exhaust we're running. It's amazing. Not only does it add horsepower, but it sounds great. It is very important to have trust in your lighting package, and that's definitely something we've struggled with before. We chose the Baja Designs LP4s on the front bumper because they have peripheral LEDs on the housing that give you 200 degrees of usable light. And on the pillar, we chose the XL Racers because those pick up exactly where the LP4s drop off. Another important thing to consider when choosing your lighting package is what speeds you're going and what lighting zones you want to cover. Oftentimes, racers throw a bunch of lights on a car and they tend to wash each other out. So it's important to consider that. On top of that, it's important to consider what electronics do you have in the car already and what kind of draw do those things have. For example, we're using electronic power steering. We have a GPS, a radio, an intercom. We have a air pumper system for our helmets. So all of those things are things you need to consider when choosing your lighting package. Tech and Contingency was awesome. We were handing out stickers and koozies and all kinds of EMPI swag. Thank you to Rob Molnar and EMPI for sending those out to me. Everyone was asking all kinds of questions about the car, and it was just an awesome experience for everybody involved. All right, it's race day. At this point in time, I'm in the car, staging, waiting for that green flag, but check out our main pit setup right here. My dad put all this together. Check out that EMPI banner on the canopy there. And coming up shortly here, we're going to have some GoPro footage, some highlights of the race, and some in-car, all the good stuff. And then shortly after that, we'll be reviewing the EMPI Micro Stub kit.
Porque ya no decía. Just focus on the road, yo te digo la bandera.
started the Mint 400 in last place. That's just something that I've grown accustomed to over the last couple of years, something that I like. It allows me to pace myself and go out there and hunt people instead of be hunted. It's just a mental thing, and it's been working out for us pretty well. We did make up a lot of time in the first lap. We passed 3 or 4 cars within the first couple of miles. And we were off to a great start. The car was clean. We had, it was just running flawless. It was great. And we were going back and forth with a bunch of people. One of them being my uncle, Ernie Negrete. Had some great fun battles with him all day. And Mele Valencia was hauling butt, but he was back and forth as well. And I feel like everyone in the class had some downtime, and it was just a battle to see, who would get to the finish line with the least amount of downtime. And that's what it came down to. I think the position we finished in doesn't really reflect how the car was running, but I think it does reflect, the small issue that we had. And this class is so competitive. Any small thing can put you back, and unfortunately that's what happened to us. We did end up coming into the finish line in 4th place. We came up short on the podium by 7 minutes. However, we did have about 14 minutes of downtime, which it's a bummer, but that's racing. You can't afford to have any small issue, and it sucks because the issue we had is just something that it's unheard of. We really have never had an issue with the check valve before. At one of the pits, we were trying to put gas in, and it just wouldn't take anything more than 2 or 3 gallons, and we had to take the time and fix it then and there. And unfortunately, we feel like that downtime cost us the podium. But all in all, it was a great day. I think we all had fun. There's a bunch to learn on. We're already planning for next year, and it's just I think despite finishing in 4th place, I think it was an awesome experience, and we can't wait to do it again. We're back at home. We've had some time to reflect on the Mint 400 as well as what we think about the EMPI micro stub kit. Right off the bat, I'm going to say this is an absolute must-have. This is a necessary upgrade for all you Baja Bug guys out there. If you were undecided or unsure of if you wanted to do this upgrade, I'm here to tell you right now you need to do it. Not only do you get bigger and better and stronger parts, it's just overall better. You get more travel out of your suspension. You get better braking power. You can set yourself up for corners, and just overall it's just an amazing upgrade. The Willwood calipers stop on a dime. We had 0 issues all day. We put 400 miles of the most grueling terrain on this EMPI micro stub kit, and once again I think this is an absolute must-have. We've been lacking this, I will say. We were one of the few vehicles in the class that did not have a micro stub kit. EMPI stepped up and provided this kit for us to test and review, and 100% absolutely a must-have. We feel more competitive. Going through the whoops is like a breeze. It's just overall I think it's provided what we needed to step it up to the next level. And if it wasn't for the issue that we had with the fuel tank, I think we would have been on the box. So 4th place doesn't reflect how good of a kit this is, and we're looking forward to taking another step forward and just, keep moving up. And I think we're in the right direction. Thank you to Rob Moeller and EMPI for providing this kit for us. 10 out of 10 is my rating. Absolutely thankful to have EMPI on the team, and we're looking forward to reviewing more products. Thank you. And don't forget, if you would like to purchase an EMPI micro stub kit or any EMPI parts for your Volkswagen, hit up your local EMPI dealer, Off-Road Auto Fab, or Slow Ride Garage. And special thank you to everyone who helps me get to the races, all my supporters and sponsors, EMPI, Blood Lubricants, Raceline Wheels, Oraf, Slow Ride Garage, Baja Designs, Mob Armor, Güeros Motorsports, Skeeter Sports and Imports, Ian Swerve, Tacos El Pintor, Paranoid Racing and Fabrications, 619 Stickers, my family, my grandparents, my parents, my girlfriend, and everybody who's involved. Thank you all. It means a lot.